Did Tom Sandoval make it through on AGT with his band's Audition? Live results. Noting that he was labeled as the most hated man in America, in a promo for America's Got Talent, longtime Bravo celebrity Tom Sandoval decided to audition with his band for the NBC Talent Competition's 20th anniversary season, hoping for a shot at some kind of redemption and a path forward in music, a longtime passion. The former Vanderpump Rules star's world imploded in arguably the biggest cheating scandal of 2023, dubbed Scandoval by pop culture fans. Sandoval was caught cheating on his girlfriend of nearly a decade, fellow VPR star Ariana Madix, with one of her closest friends and castmates, Rachel Leviss. Sandoval's full audition was slated to air on June 24, 2025, before his band, Tom Sandoval, and the Most Extras, took the stage to perform a cover of Aha's Take On Me for judges Simon Cowell, Mel B, Sofia Vergara, and Howie Mandel. A producer gave Cowell a heads up and learned he's longtime friends with Lisa Vanderpump, but Cowell later said he didn't care about any of the drama. We're monitoring the results live tonight. So, did Sandoval make it through to the next round of AGT? Yes, they made it through. Tom Sandoval's AGT audition. Here's what happened. Before Tom Sandoval and the Most Extras took the stage, with his longtime friend Tom Schwartz and girlfriend Victoria in the audience, producers asked him to describe his situation. He told them, "A couple years ago, I made some really bad choices and was involved in a very bad cheating scandal, and I let down a lot of people. It pretty much destroyed my life," he continued. "It was absurd how much coverage and how big it became. Ever since then, it's like everything that I do gets completely criticized. I feel a lot of pressure. I just hope the audience and the judges see who I am as a musician versus just somebody on a reality show." When he and his band took the stage, it was clear audience members recognized Sandoval, and Cowell immediately said, "Hello, and I think I know who you are. And your name is?" With his band behind him, Sandoval nervously said, "My name is Tom Sandoval. This is my band, the Most Extras." The audience clapped and Cowell said, "You worked with a friend of mine," and Sandoval exclaimed, "Oh, Lisa Vanderpump. You all might know me from a reality show called Vanderpump Rules. It was 11 seasons." There was a smattering of applause and Cowell said, "You're going from television obviously now to music?" And Sandoval replied, "Yes. With being on a reality TV show, it's very much about your personal life. And a couple of years ago, I was involved in a scandal, and I was labeled as the most hated man in America by New York Times. I mean, it was really, really rough, and I was in a very, very dark place. I felt as though I had nothing in my life. And this band was the only thing that kept me going." When Cowell asked if this is what he'd like to be doing with his life, Sandoval said he'd love for them to be the ultimate cover band, party band. Cowell then said, "Let's get America to like you." As the band got set up, Mandel briefly explained the scandal to Mel B and Vergara, but Cowell said he didn't care about any of it. Though he looked a bit unimpressed at the beginning, he smiled broadly when Sandoval hit the high note, and the crowd really got into it. All 4 judges gave them a standing ovation, and Mel B said it was because they made her smile, and she loved that they weren't embarrassed to say they're a cover band. Vergara said she loved the energy and that they brought us joy tonight. Mandel said Tom is a showman. Cowell then said, "The vocals weren't great. I'm going to be honest, Tom. However, not everyone comes on this show to get a record deal." The other 3 judges gave the band a yes, and after a pause, Cowell gave them a yes too. Tom Sandoval posted before his AGT audition. Sandoval thanked his band and his supporters in a post before his audition aired in a social media post, writing, "I feel so honored to be able to bring my band into such a cool and different experience. I'm also thankful for the ones who came to support me and, of course, all of my fans supporting us. Love y'all. But the big question is, do you think we made it to the next round?" Tom Sandoval and the Most Extras have been playing shows in various cities across the U.S. during the spring of 2025, but their next concert is not until September 30 in Annapolis, Maryland.